Number 12, we are solving the equation negative 31 equals 5 plus 9x. The first thing we have to do is subtract 5 from both sides. That's because the 5 is in the front and these two are being added, so we got to do the opposite sign, which is subtraction. So negative 31 minus 5 is negative 36. Divide both sides by 9 and you'll get x is negative 4. And that's the answer, so let's type it in. So x equals negative 4. And that's number 12. Number 13 asks you to solve. We have y over 6 minus 6 equals 5. So let's take a closer look at it. You notice the variable is here. And in order to get this by itself, we have this negative 6 in the way, so we got to move that first. To move that, we got to add 6 to both sides because it's originally being subtracted. So adding 6 to both sides leaves us with y over 6 equals 11. Now notice we have a 6 down here. 6 is dividing y. So what we do is we cross out the 6 and bring it to the other side and multiply it to 11. On this side, we're just left with y. The other side, we have 11 times 6, which is 66. So my answer is going to be y equals 66. So let's type that in. Typing in 66. And that is the answer for number 13. Number 14, we are solving the following equation. 25 equals x over 6 plus 3. So let's do that. So we have the variable here, so this has to be by itself first. To do that, we have to move the 3. It's being added to it, so the opposite of adding is subtracting, so we subtract 3 from both sides. 25 minus 3 is 22, which equals x over 6. Now, like the last problem, we're going to cross out the 6 and bring it to the other side. 6 times 22 is 132, so the answer is going to be 132. So let's type that in. Typing in the 132, and that is the answer for number 14. Number 15, we are solving the equation negative 7x minus 5 equals 30. So what we do first, add 5 to both sides, you'll get negative 7x equals 35. Now we divide both sides by negative 7, and we get x equals negative 5. So let's type that in. Typing in negative 5. And that's the answer for number 15. Number 16. A delivery person uses a service elevator to bring boxes of books up to an office. The delivery person weighs 180 pounds, and each box of books weighs 60 pounds. The maximum capacity of the elevator is 950 pounds. How many boxes of books can the delivery person bring up at one time? First, we establish that x equals the number of boxes of books. Now, the weight of the delivery person plus the weight per box times the number of boxes he has with him on the elevator has to equal the maximum capacity of the elevator, not any more. So, the weight of the delivery person, we're told, is 180. The weight of a box times the number of boxes, we're told each box is 60 pounds. So, plus 60 times the amount of boxes equals the maximum capacity of 950. It can't go higher than that. So now we're going to solve. We subtract 180 from both sides. We get 60x equals 770. And we divide both sides by 60. Now we have to round down. This is going to be a decimal. The reason why we round down because boxes are weighed as total boxes. We don't have part of a box. So if we round up, it's a whole brand new box. Whereas if we round down, say to 12, that will give us a combined weight that is less than 950 pounds. So the answer is going to be 12 boxes. Typing it in, we have 12, and that is number 16. 17, we are solving the equation k minus 8 over 4 equals 12. Now the variable we're solving for is up here, and it's all up top of a fraction. So we cross the 4 out, and we bring it to the other side and multiply it to 12. So we rewrite what's left, which is k minus 8, equals 12 times 4, which is 48. Then we add 8 to both sides, and we get k equals 56. So the answer for number 17 is going to be 56. Let's type it in. So type in the 56. And that's the answer for number 17. Number 18, we were solving the equation g minus 9 over 9 equals 4 over 9. Notice how on both sides of the equal sign, we only have fractions, and they have the same denominator. What we do in that case is we can simply cross the 9's out, which would leave us with g minus 9 equals 4. So then we simply add 9 to both sides, and we get g equals 13 as our answer. So let's type it in. Typing it in, if 13 is the answer for number 18. 19. In the triangle to the right, the measure of angle A equals the measure of angle B. Find the value of x. Now this symbol in each of these mean angle, and we're told both of these are equal. That is because this triangle is what we call an isosceles triangle, meaning the sides across from the angles are equal in length. So what we need to do is set the measures of each angle equal to each other. So we have 45 equals 4x plus 9. Simply subtract 9 from both sides. We'll get 36 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4, and x will equal 9. And that's going to be the answer, so let's type it in. So the value of x is 9 for number 19. And that's the answer.